Hey guys, my name is Angie and welcome back to my crafty cubby. Today is 68 days until Halloween. So for today, I am feeling a good bit better. Not 100% better, but I'll take it. Like a whole lot better. The light's still a little sensitive and stuff like that. But yeah. But speaking of light, I broke the switch on my boo light. So I'm hoping my husband can fix it when he gets home. Um, I just tried to turn it on and now the switch is floppy. But, you know, I guess stuff happens. But, anyways, for today, I'm going to stick with like a smaller pattern so I don't have to commit to doing a big project today in case my head starts hurting or any of that. So, I went with these pumpkin coasters that I'll pop in a picture of. It's a free Instagram pattern, and I'll link it in the description for you guys in case you guys are interested. But I thought this would be a good one for today, and I want some Halloween coasters to sit in my kitchen anyways, so I figured I'd do this today, and these are going to be a keeper for me probably. I'd like to make four, but in all reality, I may not get all four done before I need to edit and upload this video. So we're going to see how many I can get done. And if I don't get them all done, hopefully I can make the rest later and show you guys in a later video. But that is my plan for today, guys. So I'm going to get rolling on it and I'll meet you guys back here when I am done. All right, guys, I am back and I did finish up, I guess we'll say three, because this is the first one I made and I didn't read the pattern correctly. I misread it for the white round. Um, I'm used to parentheses around what you're supposed to multiply, and they used asteroids, asterisks. So it threw me off when I read it. And the second time I was like, oh, it was clear as day what had happened. And I used popcorn stitches just because that's what I felt like. And that didn't turn out so great. So that's why maybe sometimes you should just follow the pattern. But this probably won't go to waste. I may put a piece of felt on the back here to hide the tails and maybe like a little string for an ornament. That would be cute to hang somewhere. So something I'm going to do with. But these are the two I finished for real and I followed the pattern like they told me to this time. So I got a purple one and a yellow one done. And I did glue some felt to the back for a couple reasons. One, I think it would help just keep it sturdy, and it's also helping to keep it flat. And also, I had a lot of ends that I did not want to weave in or take the chance of it showing through the front here. So I was like, well, I'll just glue some felt on the back. So that's what I did. So I only got the 2 completely finished ones done this morning, but I do plan on making a blue one, like the border blue, and maybe another one with the border in gray, maybe. I wanted to do pink, but just not sure about that. So here are my little pumpkins, pumpkin coasters. And this was really awesome, guys, like 15-20 minute make maybe. So I really enjoyed making these, except for my niece had gave me this kit, my first crochet kit by Modda, Modda Hobby Kits. And she tried to crochet and she gave up. And today, crocheting with this yarn, I kind of see why she gave up. This is a very difficult yarn to work with. It kept splitting. And if you're not a crocheter who's been crocheting a while, like that would make you quit. So that's just very odd to me that in a beginner kit, they give you the crappiest yarn. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. You know, this is just my fun facts. If anyone happens to be watching me who's thinking about crocheting, do not buy this. I just don't suggest buying this because the yarn is terrible. It's terrible to try to crochet with. I've been crocheting since I was 14, and I'm not going to tell you guys how old I am, but well over 20 years, you know. So, and even I had problems with this, so I completely understand why she was like, no, 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 no. So if you're a beginner crocheter, I would highly suggest maybe finding a crocheter that's been doing it a while and has their own kits available. That's something I would love to do in the future, is have my own do-it-yourself kit for beginners, because whoever came up with this kit, I just don't believe they crochet. They just took the cheapest yarn and the cheapest materials and threw it in a bag for someone to begin. And I think that's a good way to discourage someone from crocheting, because it was very difficult to work with. I can't say that enough. But yeah, I do know, like Raining Charms, she has a do-it-yourself kit out for a little mini dino, chunky dino that I love making. It is an easy pattern. It's very beginner friendly. And when you purchase from someone like that, that has been crocheting a while, she also has videos linked to her do-it-yourself kit. So when you purchase one of her kits, I'm sure you could probably scan, or she has a website you can go to, or however it works, to get videos to help you learn how to crochet, which is completely helpful. These do-it-yourself kits that you buy at the Dollar Tree and even Hobby Lobby and stuff, like I feel like stay clear of those personally, and that's just my personal opinion. If you don't have good gliding yarn for your first time crocheting, I believe you're gonna give up, because the splitting on this yarn was just terrible. And every time I go into a stitch, it would split the yarn, and I just can't say it enough that I do not suggest this. Now, will I use this up? Yes, absolutely, because I've been crocheting a while and I can manage to make something out of it. So it's not going to go to waste. But if I was a beginner, I'd have threw this in the trash and moved on to something else. So that's just my little piece of information for today. I'll give y'all one last look at my coasters here. And yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching today's video. And I hope to see you guys back here tomorrow for our 100-day countdown to Halloween.